EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Evans. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Evans has it left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Patriots at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off of play action, Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only Week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now,
Gamer, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you. Trying to get the win. You know this is about to be hard
From the
game.
48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Darnold loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the up. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
Hey,
that could have been trouble.
2 straight fumble. I already know I'm about to lose this game.
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid. And turnover.
Hey, you said, game, they were about to cheat you like a bug, man. It's all right, though.
Inauspicious. Well done.
It's all right.
I appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Delson in motion. First and 10, it's Pierce. Powerful running. And he's got it to about the 40. This defense for the Patriots, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Delson in motion. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Stroud to throw it. This ball caught by Mechie. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
Right side complete to Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well, to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Caught left side by Mechie. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. A give running right is Evans. Evans, fast footwork. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Darnold now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Nice progress down the field. Was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage. Now a 2nd and 10. Running right, this is Evans. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level? As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but... Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it. And he fends him off. Now he'll escape to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
And that drive was going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down. But on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
He gets this one to Mechie. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Jones on the return. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Darnold. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Darnold to throw again. He finds Douglas complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Patriots 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. Matt Judon there to bring him down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Delson in motion. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6. Give to Pierce now on the option. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 27. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Delson in motion. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. To throw is Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete as he left.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 26. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
So he's stopped for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
3rd and 4. Delson in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Stroud looking to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
Delson in motion. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street. Panther 60.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Pats are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. He may go.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. It continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On third down, here's Stevenson.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Will Anderson
able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
And they'll run for it with Evans.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough.
Hey, shout out to the OG Hollywood Sports in the house, man. How you doing tonight, Hollywood?
On fourth. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
At the 36-yard line.
He gets this to Thornton.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. A good pickup there, a 22.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Darrington Evans,
14 yards.
and the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good,
And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
and he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here.
Trap 60. Trap 50. Trap 60. Rig.
Stroud off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Houston.
Check. 18 runners. 7 Pirates. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be complete to Mechie. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Here we go. Check.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Texans.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I'll tell you what,
good win by me, man. I needed that win, man. I probably should have kneeled the ball, but he beat me in the playoff last season, so I was just kind of like had to blow out some frustration. But good win by my boys tonight, man. CJ did good except for that one interception. I got a little greedy up on that. Let me see if I can. Let me see.
Time just ran out on us. That's the
Thank you. I got a little greedy though with that interception though, man. Let me see. Trying to see, can I find it? Let me
for the
see.
Texans, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they will fall to 1-1, and they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
That Anderson dude is just a beast, man. Look at him, man.
Alongside Charles Davis, thanks to our
Look at
entire
that.
crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That boy Anderson is a beast, man. Look at that. Look at the one-on-ones. Like, look at my D tackles, though. Look at Wilkerson, though. Number 90. Look how he eating up double team for my players to get one-on-one on the outside. That boy big, too, man. Look at the double team. See how he eat up that double team? Create them one-on-ones. Cause look at this, they can't afford to do all 3 of them. So you got 4 double teaming him. You got the other 2 Riddick lead one-on-one with Anderson. Look at that. Just beautiful, man. Beautiful. Let me see. Who got this sack? Look at that. Look at the one-on-ones, though, man. Look at the one-on-ones. That's crazy. Just creating one-on-ones all over the place. Look at that, man. Let me see. What that interception? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that interception. I guess they ain't gonna show it. I guess they. I guess they ain't gonna show that interception. I wanted to look at that. Yeah, I guess they ain't gonna show it. Oh well, it's all good though. Yeah, it's all good though. My boys came out to play. Look at these player stats. Not too bad on that interception though, man. I didn't too much like the interception. Not bad. 125. I need to get them more involved. Let me see. Anderson had 3, 0.5, 0.5. Yeah. Well, good team win by me, man. They'll wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I think the next game we got the Cowboys. Then we got the Cowboys on the line. Let me see right quick. Oh, CJ. Man, it took me a while to grind that boy up, man. Look at that, man. 87, 86. It took me a while to grind that boy up, man. Yeah, man, it took me a while. That boy, I think CJ started off at 83, 82. This is second season, man. That boy, man, still got a while to go before I can unlock his ability, but we getting there. We getting there. Yeah, I think we got Cowboys next. Let me see. Schedule. Yeah, we got the Cowboys next, so that should be a good one, man. All right, man. Well, y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all coming through, watching. Good team win. I'll see y'all on the next go around.